mic's on, you guys will all get to hear Carlene when she comes out and sees Walter there. She's gonna scream. I locked Bentley out back. I put barricade out back, a second one at the door. I hook and eyed it, and then I put a blockade here in case he gets past everything else. So we'll hear him if he comes through.
Sandy's the last 2 months.
Yeah. And then it's up to you to stop it. Yeah.
Me and him will be dragged down the hallway.
Yeah. So, as you all know, Walter had a surgery last Tuesday. We had a growth removed off his leg. Got infected on. Down. Stay. It's plenty big enough for you. Got infected on Friday. I panicked, called George. He told me to come in first thing tomorrow morning, so we went in. They cut everything off. It was really, really smelly, really gross. The splint was irritating it, so we removed the splint, and there's some tissue on it that didn't look good. So we cleaned it up real good. I'm now doing wet to dry bandaging to hope that, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. You wet the gauze with saline, you put it on, you wrap it with dry gauze so that it sticks to the wound, and then the moisture gets drawn out through it, and then it hardens on, and then you rip it off. So, sounds great, doesn't it? He lays there like a champ.
Down.
Yeah, lay down, Walt.
Down.
You go, figure it out.
Yeah.
With that leg, there you go.
Yeah.
You got it. So you rip it off, and it's supposed to pull that dead tissue away to leave healthy, clean tissue, so that once we get it looking healthier, then we can go in and reclose it, because he's popped all of his stitches. He now has a hole. It's probably about that big. It's right on his ankle bone, right where it basically where he had a callus. So we're looking at a long road. It's a little discouraging. So today he had a hot pink camo wrap on, and I guess he decided that he didn't like it, so he started to chew, and he chewed right where that sore is. And Shannon called me and said I turned around for a minute and he had ripped into his bandage. So I ran in there, and there was blood, and I lifted up and I could see the gaping hole, and I didn't know if he had tore the good tissue that we had left or if he went for the bad stuff. I have no idea, so I panicked, and we don't really have a good place where I can lay him down here to dress it, so I took him back down to Danvers, and he put a small puncture hole right next to the hole, of course. So now we're rewrapped, but we go back every day to change the dressing, so I'll be back there at 7:30 tomorrow morning. But now we can't leave Walter alone. So normally when I do trainer talk, he'd be resting in my air-conditioned car waiting for me, but I couldn't take a chance, especially the bandage, wet, dry bandaging, I guess, is uncomfortable, so it's probably itchy. It doesn't smell anymore, thank God. That smell on Friday was terrible. It has no odor, but it's just probably itchy, I would guess. I don't really know. You just relax. Good boy, good relax. Good job. He's great for the bandaging. Every time we're there, George tells me how much he loves him, and he's like, this is my kind of dog. That's what he keeps saying. I want a dog like this. I'm like, well, he can't have Walter. So, yeah. What happened to Walter's foot? That basically covers everything on Walter. How do you feel about the pups' behavior at Dog Fest? The little pups are all dogs. All the doggies stay. A lot of the dogs were really good. It was nice to see all the recipients. The puppies did beautifully. We did a puppy march down, and at the last minute, I changed the plan. We were going to go to V-Pen, but we took a left stay. We took a left to go to Honeymoon Hill because it was covered in shade. So they all kind of had a wait a minute moment. We usually go this way, but they did really well. I had a lot of people in there with them. They liked it a lot, so that was good. Have you considered putting the dreaded cone on his head to stop him from messing with it. Walter with a cone, I couldn't imagine it. I feel like he'd destroy my house and he'd knock over everything in sight, so. Yeah, if anything, if I had to resort to something like that, they have like these, they almost look like inner tubes or donuts. It's more like, like so he can't really move his head around. I do something like, I could not do a whole cone. He would.
Laney would get a concussion.
Yeah, Laney would get a concussion in the process. So my mom has offered to watch him, but I want to keep her in my back pocket. I feel like I have a long road of recovery here, so I'd rather wait to use her until I really need her. So I'm going to try and find out who the cam operators are, if Carlene will let me do this, and have them keep, when there's no action in the arena, have them keep the cam on Walt, and maybe that way if someone sees him really, because I know a lot of people just have these cams up all day, if someone sees him really non on it, that they could either message me on Facebook or they could call Carlene or call Pam or call someone, because I can't afford to be set back on this already more than we already have. So, caller of shame. How's Cole? Cole is good, and Annie. Oh yeah, I haven't heard an update on Annie. You'll probably get one of that from either Grace or Meechip or Steve.
Call from Russo D and J.
Debbie went to see her today, so we should have some news soon. Have you received the pathology report? I did. It's benign, so that's good. George is saying that they came back saying that it was an infected callus. But George said that when he aspirated, he saw cancer. So he saw all the cancer cells and he was happy that we removed it. As much as we're going to be seeing a lot of each other over these next few weeks, and a lot of money, but that's okay. We do anything for our dogs. So he will hopefully not take long to recover. It's just in such a bad spot. It's basically like if you had a huge cut here and you were constantly had to do this all day. So it's not fun. Anything more about Perry Cole? I popped in to see him on one of my runs, and he's home. He's just out of it, doesn't really want to eat. He looks good. He wagged his tail. He got up. He peed on the floor while I was standing there. So I think he's on the right track. The antibiotics and the IV fluids really helped him. So hopefully that'll be good. It's really just his intestines now that need to heal up. They're really angry. Maybe we'll get through this trainer talk without Carlene coming out that door and freaking out about Walter being on the couch. Oh, got 5 more minutes. Yeah, you stay, baby, stay. Good boy. Just relax. Okay. But yeah, he's a good dog. He does really well with all the bandage changes, and he just lays there just like that, and takes it like a champ. Looks like something's hanging off the bottom of his left front foot. Yes, it is. It's a piece of gauze from when he chewed himself apart. So I'm leaving it there to remind him he's terrible, bad dog. So, do we know who's doing the donkeys and stuff today? Did anyone ask you already?
I was supposed to do stalls, but I never made it down
Just
there.
water and hay is fine. I mean, you don't have to clean them.
They're taking care. Jay's going to take care of them.
But
Well, this morning we had Eric, and he called Shannon and said, show Eric how to take care of all that stuff.
oh, I just let them all out this morning. So
Yeah, I do think that everything got done on stalls, but Jay was going to
lock everyone in and feed them.
check all that.
Yeah, because they
They didn't have
any
much hay.
hay.
There was nothing in the manger.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I had,
They usually do that in the morning.
well, they do.
Yeah, there was
I-
a full hay thing outside today. They ate all that today.
Oh, yeah,
so.
all they do is eat.
Yeah.
So Jerry just put hay out,
Oh, okay.
and then Jade's going to go down and double check and make sure everything's all
Water
set.
and everything.
Yeah.
Where's Bentley? He's locked between here. There's 3 gates between us and Bentley currently. So
Chaos.
and Chaos is back there with him. He didn't see me come in either. I was watching. Does George want a pet from SDP? Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. You stay. It's just live. Just relax. Just relax. There you go. Has Dr. George considered maggots? We're not at that part yet. Right now, this tissue is, every day it looks a little bit better. People have told me leeches, maggots, all that kind of stuff for the dead. It's just this one little, I have pictures. I mean, I take a picture of it every day. So I have right now I have 4 days of photos. I could share them if anybody wants to see them, or puke if you feel like throwing up. So I always text my friends. I'll be like in the middle of a text, and then I'll send one of the pictures, and they're like, "I was eating. Oh my god!" I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. This is what I'm dealing with every day. Yeah. Any of the musicians are you keeping for breeding? We have not come to a conclusion on any breed dogs yet. There's a lot of males in that litter, so really, if you wanted a breeding male, who's the parents? We have Misha.
It's the same as Wilbur. Misha Jasper. We already kept Wilbur.
And we kept Wilbur, so Misha's young. She'll have another litter. I mean, I don't think there's anything spectacular about Jewel, Ella. It's just Jewel and Ella and Nora, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't.
Last time was more boys than girls.
Yeah. So you never know. Maybe they'll. But Wilbur's great, so there's no need to save a male, and I'd like to keep some of the males for training wise. So you're an excellent mom, Meg. Thank you very much. Stressful. It's really stressful. Every time he moves at night or makes a weird noise, I fling up and turn on my light and stare at him, and he's like, "What? I'm just shifting." I'm like, "Don't eat your foot." I have visions of him chewing off his foot. Yeah, it's bad. So I'll feel better once we once the skin is healthy. I'll feel better once we reclose the hole. The hole is really, really big, and I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, here she comes. So everyone watch this. This is gonna be funny. Ready? See if she notices. You're up. Good. You're awake.
You're here.
I'm here.
You're not crying and screaming.
I'm not crying.
That's good.
Stay there.
Were you crying? Oh my word.
See,
You're living dangerously.
yeah. I thought you'd have a better reaction than that.
Whoa.
I told everyone, I was like, wait till Carlene comes out here and sees.
Where is the other guy?
I can't leave him. You heard what happened.
No, not.
He chewed through his new bandage today and put another hole in what he had going on down there. So we had to go back and rewrap because it was very bloody. And now that's where we're at. So now he can't be left unattended.
I can't be left alone at all.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. But
How'd you make out with the guy screaming at you?
that was terrible.
You cried?
I thought about. I
Oh,
liked.
don't cry.
No, I was like, whoa, it was just so. I've never been yelled at by a grown man stranger like that before, ever.
Well, get used to it.
I was like, God, man, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't I was like, I kept saying, I'm just the messenger, and he's like, it's unacceptable. I was like, Jesus.
We don't want to do business like that. And I said, fine.
Yeah.
I'll call you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a minute. We'll see you next time. No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I said, I haven't even found my nice employee yet.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he was
He was obnoxious. Apparently, I had to pay him. I didn't really talk to him.
Well,
But he was obnoxious to me.
I saw him pick up the phone to call Pam, and his face was beet red. And I was like, this man.
I didn't yell at her!
This man. Oh, yeah.
I didn't yell at her! And furthermore, I got proof because I got it on surveillance camera.
He was.
Well, not
he
only
was
did
mad.
he yell, he insisted how irate he was.
Yeah.
He had to give up his day off.
Yeah.
He didn't know when we were bringing him back. I mean,
Yeah.
The guy had said to him, we probably got the guy fired, but I said to the guy,
Stay.
we're not
Relax.
going to clean those up. I said, we just bring them back as is because we don't have provision for cleaning them up. We don't want to dump all that stuff all over the place.
No.
We don't have sewage.
Stay.
They have
Stay. Don't
sewage.
scratch her.
yeah. No, he was.
I don't want it all over the
He
ground.
must have had some
And I
problems.
said so to the guy.
Yeah.
But I don't think I may not have listening. I gave him a check for a lot of money. I reminded the guy of that.
Yeah.
I said, we paid you a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, I got yelled at by, can I tell him who it was, or are we not talking about it?
Well,
Got yelled at by someone on today.
it has
For
to be him
returning.
because it's certainly not the other food guys.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. The Kelly's guy was very nice. The ice cream person was very nice.
Yeah.
Who else was?
Yeah.
And
That was it.
we had too much food.
Yeah.
I would say consensus of the whole weekend, we had too much food.
Yeah.
Could be next year we do the food differently with somebody else. I don't know. But that guy really, he was not nice to me either.
No, he wasn't nice.
Like, give me my check back. No!
All right.
Stuff like that. It was very exciting.
For you.
Well, that's how you gotta treat somebody like that.
Oh,
Why the
I
hell
know.
should it make you feel bad?
Yeah.
I kept
no,
saying,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
just-
I couldn't even get a word in edgewise.
Yeah.
No,
he was
it's
just,
sort of, you know how red your face is?
Yeah.
You go right at it.
I
you
know. he was an angry
Joined in
elf.
the party.
Angry elf, that
Angry.
one.
But it's annoying that he felt he could pick on you.
Yeah,
I wonder if he would have done that if it was a guy.
I don't know.
You honestly? You
Yeah,
know,
I'm not sure.
because for a minute he thought I was a man because my voice is low.
Oh, really?
And he was a lot more pleasant. Then I found out. I said, well, this is Carlene. Oh, and he started saying, that's the way you do business? I said, yes. Why? Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
You know,
Anyways.
take your own garbage out of here, please. You know, that's the way it goes.
Well, I'm gonna take my broken dog and we're gonna be out of here, out of your hair. You can let your dogs back inside.
How often are you
now.
changing that now?
Every day,
So you have to go down there to...
7:30 tomorrow morning.
So much for sleep.
And the sleep's overrated. So yeah, 7:30 tomorrow morning, and it's so he's all the stitches are gone now. So now it's just the big open gaping hole. So the tissue, it's still green.
Is it down to the bone?
No, seems pretty damn close, but
Not a very fat dog down
no.
there.
So when we pull the bandage in the morning, it's always this one little part that's bright green, and on my daily photo, you can zoom right in and see what part it is. So it's not like the whole thing's not gangrene. Don't get me wrong. It's just this little tiny patch of
You
skin.
can't scratch that out of there?
So we changed his antibiotic today. So I think maybe a stronger antibiotic will help kick that in the ass. So we'll see.
Now, you ready for the next one?
Sure.
When I had horses or something, there was a medication, Elase, for raw tissue.
I don't
We can Google.
know.
Elase. Look, it's probably banned by now.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the people, I don't know if people or not. And it was of the same sort of medication as hemorrhoid stuff.
Preparation H. Yeah. So
Somebody
he's
else said
George.
George said
Yeah.
it.
So he said when we get to a certain point, I can start putting Preparation H on it. He said there's a few different
See?
studies on it.
See how much I know?
Mm-hmm. He
Now
said there's
find
a
out the Elase, because that's the part before the...
Yeah, so he said that, but the trick will be, once we get that, is to close the hole again. So we'll go knock them back out. He said use really heavy duty sutures. I'm like, why didn't you use those in the first place? I don't really know. If they're more expensive, I don't care.
Probably one.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like how many bigger ones for bigger dogs?
Yeah, so then we'll reclose the hole, and then he'll be
Closing
after the infection.
Closing things
gone,
is
yeah.
kind of against my religion.
Yeah.
You know how things have to...
Well, I mean, I was just saying, it's in that spot, like, it never stops moving. Everybody that looks at it when we're down cameras goes, oh my gosh, it's in a really bad spot. And I'm like, really bad spot? Like, I was like, how many people are going to tell me? I was like, am I looking at like 6 months recovery? They're like, not that long. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
5.
yeah, 4.5. But, yeah, George wants me to change on my, I'm perfectly capable of changing the bandage. I mean, that's not...
He does a very good job of
They do a
bandaging.
good job bandaging, but I also like that they look at, that they can see it. So I might, after this week, I might have, like, say if they do it I have them do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I do it Tuesday, Thursday, something like that. Just until it gets a little, right now it's really, I'll send you the pictures later. You can look at it. I told everyone if they really want to get grossed out, I can post them online. It's pretty nasty. But anyways,
I constantly go back to that hole in that dog of mine in Deagle.
yeah.
I just didn't. And I'll tell you another one that was just as bad was the puppy that we found on 95 that had been thrown out the
He's
window.
come over here. Come here, Walt.
Go see mommy.
Walter, I'm listening. Thrown out the window.
Was thrown out the window on 95 and had we called him George because he'd been
Thanks.
because we found him in Georgetown. He had nothing, no skin on the side of him.
Yeah.
And I healed him underneath that potbelly stove in the kitchen
Yeah.
because it was warm. And it was winter or something. He had no skin left and it grew back.
Yeah. Yeah. Paula's dog got hit by a car and skinned all the skin off the front leg. They thought they were going to amputate the leg, but they did the wet to dry bandaging and now it's
I didn't-
Well,
fine.
Chester
Yeah.
had that big flush thing, and now he has, my roommate says about Key West size,
Yeah.
and it was about this big.
It grows.
Yeah.
Animals have a way of healing. But
Yeah. So this monster of a dog here.
he is a large dog.
George really likes him. Every time he's there, he's like, he's like, come on, Walter, let's get you a cookie. Because when we do the bandage, he's a very trusting dog anyway, but I ask him to relax and he flops on his side and he just looks at me like, are we done yet? And George is like, this is an awesome dog. I was
Awesome
like,
dog.
thanks. I'm like, do you want one? We can arrange that. All right.
Thank you.
We're just rotating. All right, well, I'll get out of your hair. You can open all your presents.
Oh, good.
Yes, for
And,
Saturday and today's bill.
All
Oh,
right.
good.
Okay, I'm getting all nice and hairy. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow.
You are extremely tolerant of goop.
What kind, like goop?
Any kind of goop.
Yeah.
You talk constantly about them throwing up in your bed.
Oh, yeah. I just
Oh,
grab it.
geez.
Yeah. I just grab it, toss it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, one of the dogs had explosive diarrhea, like, all over
Oh.
the floor, all over the floor. It was like at my boyfriend's house, and I remember him like waking, and I woke up. I'm like, it's the middle of the night, like what? And all the lights are on, and he's like, get out here. And I was like, what happened? Like I thought there was like a dead body, and I went out and there was diarrhea on the floor, and he was like, he like went outside, and I was like, it's poo. Like I don't have to. Like you woke me up for this. And I picked it up, and the typical dog.
You
It
don't think
sprayed.
about burying that guy.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
sprayed the whole thing. I mean, for the stuff he does day to day, I'm surprised the diarrhea really turned him off on that. He sees.
Next year going already.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yep. And
You're so organized.
Well, today we were able to get stuff up from the ice house and get all the shirts and all the vending items put away, and
Wonderful.
that's that.
20% off. Just throw that out.
That's it for the.
Arbor Freight. Is this it? Am I on it?
Yep, you're on it.
I'm on it. Okay.
Mrs. Blankets.
Did you get the envelope? Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
This is out of the Flint Library. And they gave that to us today. We went down to see them. A bunch of kids had raised this for us. $300
Wow.
for their summer reading program. Whoa! I don't understand how that works, but
And that's in
whatever.
Middleton,
It's Middleton, yes. Middleton, Massachusetts. Please accept this donation. Like I'm going to refuse it. Right. From the Friends of the Flint, who sponsored the summer teen reading program called Read for Reason. This summer, the reason was to support Service Dog Project. Thank you for your work helping people with mobility issues. Sincerely, Melissa, Library Director. Well, isn't that wonderful? That's very nice. Well, that's just Annie. Now what do we do?
right? You have the bucket.
What are we doing?
Throw
We got the right
bucket.
thing? That's Annie.
Oh, all right.
That goes in there, and that goes in the trash.
I'll
Okay.
give that to them.
And now we have, this one's to me, Jan Gerhold. I forget, only a small percentage of our people were here for Dog Fest,
Yeah.
The rest of them are all on the other end
Yeah.
of this thing today. We had a good time. I think everybody had a
Oh,
good
we had a
time. Wonderful time. We had a
I
wonderful,
think for the 5th year, it was really, everything just went
went really well.
unbelievable. It was just so much fun.
It really was. My tractor got polished.
I think the golf carts too.
The golf-
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
The golf carts go hard.
Oh,
Steve
really?
did that
Oh,
one,
my
yeah.
word, okay.
The only thing he didn't do was blacken the wheels. He was gonna put that stuff on to make
Oh,
them
yeah,
shine.
yeah.
Well, okay, so those people are coming, right?
Yeah.
And I gotta use the big golf cart. We have 4 people, two husbands and wives or whatever they were. And for this Cummings inspection. And it's about a half hour early. I went down there to get on the thing, and I'm diddling around, and down comes Linda with this very nice, well-dressed couple, and I thought, they don't look like
Dog people.
like the rest of us. They're not ready to pick up poo. And I realized that's 2 of them. So now I'm in a hurry to turn the golf cart on. Now, somebody has tied the key to that golf cart around the water holder, or coffee holder, so that it just fits in the cave if you don't have any water in the hole. But by then I had two water things in the hole, which was a whole other problem we'll talk about later. But there are 2 things. Now my key will not reach the key hole. And these people are smiling at me like I'm some fool candy, put the key in the hole.
Afraid to get in the car with you.
It took me about 47 minutes to figure out that I had to move the water dishes over so I could get the key in the hole. It's just one of those little things you didn't expect. And then all day, everybody made me drink a lot of water, and that was a whole new bunch of problems. At any rate, the survey asked people to name something they tried once and never did again. Top of the list, rollerblading. Next was golf. I tried golf once and quit. Well, yeah, actually it was twice. Once in Scotland, they took me to St. Andrews. That is the golf course of the world. And they figured that since I was in Edinburgh for a year, I really better play St. Andrews. So they got themselves a bushel basket of balls and off we went. We played St. Andrews. At any rate, a third of dogs and some cats snore. Yeah, that's true. You eat alone about half the time. I eat alone a lot of the time. There's a whole bunch of people somewhere else, but they're around. When college students singular were asked to name the perfect roommate, they said their mom. Wonder why. Wonder why.
Laundry, cook.
Yeah.
This is from St. Louis, Missouri. This is from St. Louis. Need more cards. Oh. This is what. Oh dear. I didn't ask for that card. I don't think Linda did either. I don't really know though, so I better put it in the pot. Put it in the Linda pot. Ugh. Catching the Dream, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Education is the seed that provides spiritual and individual growth. But they want money. Everybody who gets too spiritual wants money. See, there you go.
Yep.
Educate a mind, change a life. I explained to those Cummings people that we had a lineup of kids behind that flag where I was. Remember that? They were holding up that. There was every single one of them good kids, and they started out little kids, and they're now about 35 years old.
Yeah.
They have an education to them. They have a reality to them. They know how to organize themselves and everybody around them if necessary. It really, I think we did a spectacular job on our intern program, and if I could keep them all winter and stop school, I certainly would, because I thought they learned more here. They learned about right triangles and things, they learned a lot of geometry around here, and things like that. I don't know if that's going to do them in the home. At any rate, Harold and Wanda are eating streusel.
Oh, that's
Streusel
different.
stuff. Look at that stuff. It looks good. Yes, Sarah Lee. Now, at Dog Fest, there were two separate people that came and asked me, why did I look that over every time? What are they sending me? And I told them. But you have to come here and ask me to find out why I read those. Okay. Amazon Smile. Why does this say? Amazon Smile or the Treasurer? I can't understand it. They apparently automatically deposit stuff to our account, and by now nobody knows what the account is, including me. Okay, here we have Ingrid. Ingrid, if you're watching, I got my bag. I did, I got it. There it is. The Hunter bag. There. I haven't got anything in it yet. I'm working on it. About a week, it'll be overflowing.
With all your other bags.
With all the other bags.
They come in handy though.
Yeah.
I'm hard to
No,
know
they
my
definitely
stuff
do.
in bags.
They're nice bags. Nice bags. Carlene and anyone else at Crazy Acres. Whoopsie! Whoa! Happy birthday. I'm dropping in to post Irma's visit to Florida to wish you An early happy birthday. Since your mathematical mind, I decided, after quite a bit of thought, that what would be a creative birthday recognition that a donation based on your earthly years might be worth. So happy birthday. Sending a fact early so you and Linda can validate before the end of September, and then Disney will provide 100% match at the end of 17. Whoa! I don't know whether she wants me to tell everybody, but it's off. It's right up there with one of the biggest I think I've ever opened here at Mail Call. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Bring your friends back to cook too. Let's keep it real. That's wonderful. That is lovely. That's 2 envelopes. There you go. Harold Wanda. We did that one already, didn't we? This is the second one? Oh, that's because we got 2 days worth of mail. Because we didn't do mail calls Saturday. I was tired.
It's a little
Okay, so they're eating very healthy cereal now.
hot and long day.
There were, everybody was very happy, and they had a wonderful. There were several problems we had that just nobody knew about, which is okay.
Yeah.
Next year, I'm going to rent some of those trucks that carry 5 and 6 cars at a time. I'm going to park them all out here, and then we can stack up 8.
Oh, I see,
eight,
yeah.
Of the compact cars. We just put them on, and then we'll haul them around the block while everybody's here.
Yeah.
We had a parking problem big time.
Yeah. We did have some folks park in the pond,
Where?
the pond,
I know.
but they were happy to,
Well, there again, I should go to the police the day before and say, hey guys, this is going to happen. What they probably would do is make us get a detail guy. We could get a detail guy out there. For all the lifesavers I've given out, I bet you I could do that.
And cakes.
Farrell.
Carol?
An applicant.
And we have air in the house today.
You have air. You put it on?
Yeah,
You
it's all
fixed
set,
it?
all fixed.
What was the matter with it?
There, somehow or another, the pipe down below in that corner got bumped, knocked, and something got pushed into it. So he fixed the pipe, added Freon, and we're going to put something around it so it doesn't happen again.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good work, yes. The university which I attend. Huh. 2 sisters, 3 dogs, and 2 parents. Okay. Got them in order. Okay. That's an applicant. That was bad. Any pets? No. What was it? No pets other than my
Just
wife?
like, yeah.
A wife,
my wife.
no other pets. That was
Yeah.
it. Okay, and we have Terry. Denton, Texas. Denton, Texas. I've been there. There used to be the American Donkey Mule Association. Was in Denton, Texas, back when I was into donkeys, big time, bigger than now. And I got an award. I was one of the first to really put the donkey out in public as a positive creature when I turned them loose in town and things. Okay. This is another applicant. Have you ever shipped as far as Texas? Wrong word, shipped. She has not read, I can tell you right now, she has not read the directions. Right?
Correct.
Okay. She's looking at the burrows. I wonder if she's related to it. She's in the burrows. I don't know.
Do you
We'll
need this one?
read that whole thing. What?
Do you need her original one?
No, we'll put it. She better send us her address.
Yeah.
Here's another Harold Wanda. We're doing well with them this year. We have another one. We have 4 Harold Wandas. We had a big weekend.
Yeah.
That's all right. They cut out good. Their figures.
He used a lot.
Yeah. That's okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can. The moment that we wake up, the day the night are falling. Oh, come on.
I don't know that. I'm an oldie and I don't know that.
We can do it. We can do it. We can.
All I know is the
No.
cheer, you can do it, you can do it, you can. It was a cheer.
No, this was a bunch of elves bouncing around the chocolate factory, or it wasn't the chocolate factory though, but we can help our Cinderella. That's what we're doing. We can do it, we can do it, we can help our Cinderella the moment that we wake up till shades of night are falling. There
Oh, you
isn't
got a
any
good
let up.
memory.
What the hell's the rest of it? I've forgotten. But that's what it is, it's Cinderella, they're helping. I'm gonna open this one again.
Yes, oh, yeah, this is.
Okay, we did that one. Oh, okay. These ones are different then. It's different than the Cheerios, see?
Yeah.
Cheerios. Close those up. Yep.
Did that say gluten-free Cheerios?
I don't know. I never saw gluten-free Cheerios. What the heck? And we have Nancy from Charlottesville, Virginia. Charlottesville, Virginia. Isn't that place everybody got all upset with everybody else?
Yeah. It was a.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice.
After they get through carrying on about blacks being beat on, maybe they'll get down to women. I had an extremely interesting conversation about 30 years ago with a black woman who found herself, she qualified for being a firefighter, and there was nothing on there about anything, and she ended up in a fire outfit, a fireman, whatever, firehouse, with a bunch of white men. She had a problem. And it wasn't, she said, it took me a while to realize it wasn't because I was black. It was because I was a woman. You know? Race had nothing to do with it. And that's really, you know, I'm still waiting for them to get all upset about what happens to women all over around the place. One chick in the brick police a person. So in the chick in the brick part, we'll go in here. Donna keeps doing those. She does very well. There it is.
What was the name on that? I missed it.
Nancy. I'm sorry. I threw the...
No, you said it, I didn't.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's okay.
It's okay.
And we have Farm Family. That's the bill. Did you have some more licorice?
I did not, but it was very
Well,
good.
it's good licorice.
It's soft.
It's soft. It's
It's
straining.
not hard like most of the.
Foxborough Man. Sandra Stevens. Excuse me. The hiccups. Speaking of hiccups, how's Nanny? Anybody know?
I messaged Steve. He was going to visit her tonight, and it was possible that Debbie visited today, but he hadn't heard
She did.
yet.
Oh, okay.
So he said he would let me know as soon as he got it.
She always gets the hiccups. She'd sit in that chair and get the hiccups.
Grace
Are you doing
had
it?
been texting with her.
Huh?
Grace had texted with
Oh,
Annie
good.
a little bit, and Debbie had just left.
She is the nicest person. See, it always shows, it doesn't pay to be nice.
Well, she's a fighter. She's a role model. She really inspires you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Annie's wonderful.
When people, like you said, Carlene, when they say they can't, you look at her.
And she's so
teaches
funny
you.
because she kind of looks kind of meek and kind of quiet.
But she gets more done than all of us.
And she also
That's
has
what's very annoying.
And she also is very funny and sarcastic and very hip and cool and just
Yeah.
and kind of like, you know, and you don't
Yeah.
expect all that from her. Especially if it's soft.
I hardly know which camera to follow these days. I don't want to miss any donkey drama, but also love watching all the puppies grow. Thank you for sharing life at Crazy Acres as you will raise your handsome service dogs. 2 chicken bricks, please, and thank you. She gave that to me, so I put that in here. I can put that in there. That was Sandra, wasn't it Sandra Stevens?
I'm still on the first, on Sandra?
I did that one, yeah. That's
Where's
her.
she from? I missed that.
Foxborough.
Oh, Foxborough.
Okay, so here we have Spirit Stick. This is for next year. No, maybe they're coming next year. I thought of that, you know, we could say it's one for next year, but they might come next year. So this is a delayed one. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it in front of the camera maybe, but
I think we did not lose a single spirit stick.
No, he didn't.
I think
The dogs didn't
each
get out?
year, like maybe one got chewed up by a dog or one fell behind. I think we had all the spirit sticks.
oh, that's a cute picture. That's a cute picture. That's a cute picture. We're gonna throw that up, put that over here. You better hold that up in front. One has got check on, don't take the check off first. Dog Fest t-shirt. Okay, so that, she'll figure that out. We have what size? Oh, there we go. We'll put that on the envelope right there. That goes on here. Please don't show name on camera. Well, don't show the name on the camera then. Okay, we will do that. You can hold the picture up though.
Yeah.
Spirit stick.
Okay, so we'll save this, correct?
Put that off of there. What am I doing with this?
First one. Yeah. No, just put it, I created a box with the ropes and clothespins. Sticks.
Well, that worked very well.
Yeah, and it had worked especially well because we have mothers in there.
Yeah.
Because the other dogs would have been all over it. It would have been more difficult to manage.
I'm taking the scotch tape off the check. There we go. Okay, so that goes on there, and that goes on there. And that goes in there. All right, now we have Barb Heiss. Look at this, see, I mean,
That's good.
this is not a good thing. I have some, I'm gonna throw them out. Now I don't have any. I got these are shears. We can try those. Oh, they go right through.
We have some other scissors.
We don't have very many. I'll tell you where we don't have one. We don't have one over the coffee pot, so I can cut off my straw.
Yeah.
What have we here? Warning, keep away from small children. So I'm happy to. Here, you can have that one. Barb Heiss. And we have what feels like Tums. There we go, Tums. Tums for the tummy. Barb Heiss, yep. Thank you very much, Barb. There you go.
There's a box, you can slide on, I'll put this up
I can put the
here.
box there, do that, and do this, and then get a box opener thing. And turn it around and see who it's from. Oh, it's also from Barbara.
Oh.
Okay? Is that for coffee?
Yes. Yep.
Having just finished lunch? Mary.
Yeah.
Oh my word, this is a good one. Let me get rid of this deal. Oh my very word.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, what the hell? The surprise gift. Happy birthday. I know it's early. I tend to forget to do things like this. The book is a favorite of mine. It makes me think of you. Some things for you and some for the pups. Pet days might be delivered separately. Wasn't this lovely? All right. Look at the bag.
Recycle it.
shall wear purple.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We'll put that on the desk. That's a good one. I'll take care of that one. Then very nice bag. We should let people use this, put dog cookies in it or something.
You can put in these cards.
I'll put that over there.
That's what we
We're gonna do this?
do.
Okay, here we have Bridget, Vancouver, Canada. That sound right? Oh, it's one of those imaginative gardens.
Try to figure out where to pull it out.
No, it's not like that. Well, it is. Maybe it is. Who was it from? Somebody, Bridget in Vancouver, Canada. Here we go. There we go. Oh my word.
First when I thought it was a
Carlene,
wig.
there's a card on the lid of that box.
Okay. Oh my. Oh.
Soft.
Looks very
soft.
soft.
Very soft. Here, oh, there's the card thing. From Bridget, Vancouver. Oh my, you know, I totally forgot about.
That is your birthday? Yeah.
My daughter said she was coming up Sunday. Oh, good. Well, you know, why are you coming up? It's just the birthday. We didn't get tangled up with when having a chicken shit Sunday, did we?
Well, you know, I mean to ask you about that, because the calendar says the 8th, but the first Sunday is the 1st.
Yeah, I don't know. Service dog
Call
project?
from Smith Elizabeth.
Uh-huh. Okay, have you been to our website and read the directions and things? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, well, that I certainly get along with that. What's your diagnosis? Well, we don't. Okay. Well, we don't deal in mental. We only have people who can't walk. Okay. Yeah. Well, go on out to ADI, Assistance Dog International. .org. They got a list of people who do all sorts of things. Okay. Yep. Bye bye. Everybody's got PTSD. Starting with everybody who worked on dog fence.
And Bentley too.
Bentley too. No. Any rate, okay. So here we have an 80. Oh my word! With a $100 bill. Whoa! Thank you for making the world better for a wonderful place. Have a wonderful birthday from Bridget. Well, isn't that wonderful? Okay. Okay. Here, you can have that. Do you want that? This is very nice. Oh, it's a shawl thing. Oh. That'll go around the back of my shoulders here, right? Isn't that what old women do with those? Never knows what this is. You better look at it carefully. You never know what these people are going to send me. The sleeping bag. No? Oh, nice feetsies. Well, that's very nice, because the ones I have are terrible. Well, they're on my feet right at the moment. Well, isn't that very nice? Thank you very much. There's another bag.
You want that here?
No, you can have that bag.
No, I mean the stuff. You want it in
That's
your room?
my room. And this one is from, you can turn it around the right direction. Save all the fun here. Wait a minute. Oh, Vermont Country. Oh, I don't want to open this one. I really, this is bad. I don't know who sent this. Can't imagine. Vermont Country Store?
I don't know. Did you buy it?
You were
were looking in the magazine.
Don't tell them.
Oh, she was.
Don't tell them.
You told the book.
I don't want to be the guilty one.
Oh.
All individually
Oh, yeah,
wrapped.
because you wanted,
I'm tired of that stuff that's in
I'll
that
dump it
bin.
all out.
And then here we have sour balls.
Oh, nice.
Not sour balls. This is hard. What is there? Sour balls.
Vermont country.
All individually wrapped. Here's another one.
All back to the-
Mine's in the retail.
So only put a scattering. Well, we'll have to have a meeting about this.
Okay,
We'll throw out all those peppermints.
yep.
Somehow we will make good use of those. I don't think I can read the catalog anymore. That'll be it. You got that one?
Delicious, but not good for the weight.
Is there more?
Yeah, two more boxes.
Here's this one.
More. Okay.
You on there?
And this is right on. I got it.
Do you need this catalog?
I don't know who it's from. I can't read it.
She knows that all along.
This is from, I can't pronounce it. YIYA, home. It could sound like it's a business thing. I don't know. Good card.
Yeah.
I don't know. Adjustable. I can't read anything like a person. Oh, wait a minute, here's another one. Maybe this is one. A gift for you. Happy Dog Fest, Carlene and crew. I saw the mail call the other day with tape coming off. So here's one in purple for you. Stephen J, Maryland. Okay. Sounds promising. You can have all those papers. Stephen J, you can take the box away.
All right.
No, you can take the inside out. I'll throw this one away. Here we go. This one's in tough shape. It kind of bought the pound.
That cutter?
What? No,
Your
this,
cutter on the box?
the
Oh.
stool. Because I keep getting stuck in it. The duct tape is peeling.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's tough shape.
Yeah,
Somebody
I missed.
took pity on me. Getting stuck in it the other day. I couldn't move my arm. Whoa. Serious stool. He's putting together type stool.
Where's Bud?
That's good. We'll get that. And it's purple. Holy smokes. It's purple. Look at that. Well, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Look at that. Life is looking up. There's a whole bunch of things in here. We'll find that out tomorrow. What time are we? We're 5:45. And I haven't been screaming about supper. That's because I had some lunch today.
Yep. You had that at, what was that, 1:30?
I don't know, but I missed out on
1:32.
breakfast, so I was really hungry. I was not hungry during Dog Fest. I missed a couple meals. I don't think I lost any weight because I made up for it with the ice cream, but I didn't see where this was from. This is me. Oh. Barbara Heights again. 3 packages. And some poo-poo pads. Yay. We gotta have poo-poo pads in the kitchen, please. I really object to towels. Towels are for sleeping on. They're soft. I want a distinction between the soft and hard. And if they're gonna chew them up, they're gonna chew them up. But,
If you've got the real big ones, that's.
you know, I don't like it when I see them sleeping in front of the refrigerator, because then they're sleeping here and they're sleeping there. Where are they being? They're being all over the place. But if you make a distinction between the soft, fluffy, and towels, the soft, and things like that, then they'll all sleep on that, and they'll go somebody else's place else to pee. You really? No, I just don't want towels in the kitchen on the floor.
They all seem to gravitate to the towels
Very
and
good.
sleep on them.
Well, the other thing is, in the winter they do that because very often there's heat that comes out from under a refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
They like that.
Okay, questions?
Oh, is that what we do next?
Yep.
Oh, no, we don't. We drink water.
Okay, then questions?
Then we have questions. Then we have supper.
Then we have supper.
That goes on there. That can go on there. There's a miscellaneous section here.
I see that, what is happening?
Stage 2. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so I'll look at it
Later.
after.
Oh,
Could be some things I put there too.
there's a little bit of water over there. Hope it's fine.
I think so, nobody else sits here. Okay. When is Carlene's birthday?
October 1st.
Am I feeling okay? I'm thin looking.
You're what?
They say I'm thin looking.
You're thin looking? Unless you
Well-
got a big bulky thing on.
No, I'm feeling great. My mother and my grandmother were as thin as twigs, so I'm just doing the same as them.
Speaking of thin, Carlene was here.
I saw her. Well,
I saw somebody taped the reunion.
Yes, I came down and she came in and Harry and Beth came in. So I caught them at the same time. Took her about an hour to get down to because everybody stopped to talk.
Where was Chaos?
She was in the house.
So was there a reunion here?
Not at all. That was the only reunion, was the
okay.
video of her running down.
I wish I had a chance to say, Paul's here.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because that would have told
Yeah.
her.
Yes, I'm feeling okay. Thank you. I don't mind. You can ask if I'm okay.
If not okay, we're in trouble.
Explore says we recombine donkey and dog comments so they're easier for staff to follow. Carlene, I bought 4 of the Hunter and Wendy bags. My daughter has them. She does most of my shopping, so I can't complain.
Okay.
Dearest Carlene, yes, a small percentage were actually physically at Dogfest 17, but a multitude of us were there watching the wonderful cameras, thanks to you and Explore.org. It was just awesomely fan-dane-tastic with a hunk of fan-donk-tastic. Thank you. I think I did that without messing up. I want to thank Carlene for allowing us from afar to enjoy Dogfest.
It was fun. I had fun.
Yeah, I always have fun. I mean, I look forward to it.
I wish I'd practiced with Bo, but she pulled it off.
Yeah,
Bo is well trained.
yeah.
She
I
knows
think
where
if-
her back feet are.
I think if you had my feelings on the pull, if you had gloves on the people and a longer rope.
I didn't want gloves on the people.
Yeah,
Hell
you
with it.
wanted her to win, but I mean, they just were like that, and they were like, it was over in a second. It would have been fun to have a little tug, no?
Well, the problem was, I think she's been used to jerk things loose,
Oh, okay.
and when she hit it, jumped backwards,
Yeah.
and she did that 3 times. And I had to get up in front of her and say, no, let's just walk off. And I asked them back there not to pull until we got going.
Mm-hmm.
And once she took a step into it with her collar, then she said, oh yeah, and off she went.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't hold her.
No, it wouldn't.
I don't think the whole crowd could have held her.
No, but
I had
okay.
visions of people on either side,
Oh,
it was enough.
She definitely socialized with everybody.
oh,
though.
she's
Yeah.
But when we took the harness off, she ran.
Oh.
I've had it.
Oh,
I don't do
no.
that anymore.
Barb said she's hoping there were 3 boxes.
Yes.
We had 3, yep, because that was 35 minutes ago. Okay. Don't forget to check the Reader's Digest. Who knew 13 things your garbage man wants you to know? We should try to do 13. Any way you can give us a hint?
Wait a minute. Yeah. It's not in this Reader's Digest that I have.
She said, didn't she
And I
say
tried to
hard-
find it
the
online.
big one or something, she said. I don't
I haven't found it yet, it's the problem.
know. Okay.
I was looking for it because I like the topic.
When do you expect to move the bugs out of the kitchen in preparation for Audrey to move in? And where
Coming.
is
As
where?
soon as the other ones get on solid food, we kind of,
They're just starting to walk.
yeah, I think we got another week.
Within about, I was thinking a week.
Yeah. These should start going out to the nut house, wouldn't
We can, yeah.
they? They're big. God, they're strong. Big, strong
Do you
dogs.
see their paws?
Yeah,
Yeah,
big dog.
that
Well,
was the first thing I.
We also have another consideration. One of the very first dogs I put out was to a poor gal who came back from Iraq, a mess. I can't remember what was wrong with her, but a lot. And she got very little help from the VA. Among other things, she was told by her doctor not to pick up more than 5 pounds for whatever reason. And she was considered like 10% disabled. Well, no.
That's nuts.
That was, and she was trying to go to school, and she couldn't carry her books. And it was early in the game. I think it was actually before I started Service Dog Project. At any rate, I had a couple great big Great Danes, and so I gave her one. And his name was B2. And he worked with her for 10 years, and I just got an email from her. I think she said he died 4 years ago, so that was 14 years, ago. At any rate, she has a relative now who is in tough shape and needs a dog, but not a service dog. So what I'm thinking is that maybe that's a person where I could put another female out of one of these litters.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would be around to keep her eye on it, and he could enjoy the dog, and things like that. They're nice dogs, nice puppies.
It says in the regular magazine, you have large print. It is on page 128.
Okay.
So, how are the hurricanes? Any updated weights? No updated weights, but
Wet, heavy.
tomorrow, those are the littles. But they're big.
They're big.
Yeah, we'll tomorrow Grace will be in, and we'll probably be able to get some weights.
It's been a rough
and
couple
things.
days. Oops,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
little
later.
Okay.
She said,
You're heading.
"Oh, good to see
You're
you."
leaving for. You're leaving us.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Okay. Oh, you bet you will.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be a father.
Maybe sooner.
Yeah. Well, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, you never know. I might just say, I don't want a job no more.
Yeah, I don't want to work.
Well,
Forget about
you Come
it.
here. We got loads of pizza and things to feed you with.
Oh,
Oh,
I will work for food.
You got
Take
it.
care, Steve. Thank you.
Have a safe trip.
Okay. All right. I did read that perfectly. 2 comments.
Oh, I see.
Love how Mo has now sort of become such a wonderful greeter of all visitors to the farm. Mary must be looking down with much pride for her taking over for her. When is the baby and the mom leaving the
I don't
donkeys?
know.
I read
Go ahead.
in 2 weeks, and I believe that there were some people that were here over the weekend that Janine was speaking with that are their new home, based on what I was reading. That's what they said.
Whatever. But she's got something over there that's pregnant again.
Oh, really?
She's basically going to be using us as a
Delivery service?
Delivery service, and I don't think I mind, do I? The ones that are going to have babies are going to be ours, just and then we're going to have a few.
We're keeping the babies, or all of them?
No, yeah, we're keeping the babies the ones we have. We have the spotted one's going to. I think she's going to fall, and the other. There's one other. There are 2 that are going to have babies here. It'll be ours.
Yeah.
But I think they would fall better here than at Janine's. But Janine has a job, you know?
I know.
And if Jenny goes into labor, then Janine's got to be in Boston.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Janine would stay with the donkey and lose the job, you know?
Yeah, no, well, and we have the camera. I mean, it's all, we've already been doing
the
it.
facility. You know, I just think it makes more sense, so.
Okay, we're gonna take these 3. She found the link, so I'm gonna leave this here. That's the
Okay.
Reader Digest. Are you considering a male breeder?
I don't know I haven't looked at these dogs yet.
Male bug, oh, okay. Yeah, some of their paws are gigantic. Okay, I think,
Also we have to have Watson, maybe hip x-rays. I have to talk to George a bit. He's a bit young to get an official reading. But I you know, a lot amounts to what's going on with Watson. He's a nice dog.
mm-hmm.
He's not getting an awful lot of training up there. He's a nice dog.
Yeah. No, he's sweet.
He is sweet. He's goofy.
He's very goofy.
See, you're not even signed in right. Look at that.
No, I don't, you're
don't know.
not signed in. I don't know.
I don't know who I am.
I don't know.
It wouldn't let me make comments, I'm sure. I get that all the time.
Huh. Well, it asks me to re-authenticate all the time, even though I'm already signed in. Said the person taking Violet and Lee were seen on camera yesterday. And
Oh,
SDP
good.
is the perfect place for birthing. Look at all the watchers.
That's right.
Okay, I think that's going to be a wrap. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you
Have
tomorrow. We're going to have dinner.
Okay.
Dinner time. The chuck wagon car.